Entertainment Schmig.
Brought to you by Plaza Motors. Yeah, online now at y98.com. A photo of Ed Sheeran's new lion tattoo.
Ugh.
It's on his chest.
It's huge.
Oh, I want to see it.
It's huge. It's so ridiculous.
And the caption, okay, he says, halfway and ouch. He's not even close to being done with this thing.
And it's awful.
Huge.
Tell me that nose on the lion doesn't look like a horse's nose. I'm telling you, it's a horse lion. It's the if you're going to get a tattoo artist, get a good one. How do these guys get recommended?
Have you seen it?
No, it's not. It hasn't come up yet.
Oh.
I'm on the page.
All right, go take a look. Y98.com. Take a look at it and let us know your comments. But I can't imagine what they're going to do. But he has a sleeve of stuff, doesn't he?
Sleeves, right? Doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Both?
Yeah.
2 sleeves.
He'll regret all that. I mean, not all of that, but the lion.
Maybe he's just trying to cover up his
Nipples?
no, he's pretty.
Pudgy?
Pasty?
I didn't want to say that, but yes.
Pasty.
The lion's pretty gingy, just like Ed. So maybe he pictures himself as a
Lion.
yeah. Jenifer Aniston, people are making, I think it's much ado about nothing.
Terrible lion.
I mean,
Oh, I saw this.
if you leave a job and 11 years later you get married, do you have to invite all of your former coworkers?
I don't think
No,
so.
I don't think it's
No. People are making a big deal about how the guys from Friends
The guys
were not
aren't
invited.
even bothered.
Right.
No.
They say they're not bothered, but if you read, do you have the comments?
Matt LeBlanc says, if she wanted me to be there, I would have been there.
Okay, that's
That
sort of a
was kind
passive-aggressive little dig.
Whatever.
She didn't.
Right.
That was your answer.
But then why don't you say, oh, you know what? She had her list, and I wish her well. She's lovely.
yeah.
Here's what you have to look at. Have you been invited to any of her parties in the past 6 years? If
He
not,
was. He was invited to her, Brad Pitt. Brad
No,
Pitt's
that
wedding.
no, I said
a
past 6 years.
Oh, the past
Right.
6 years.
Friends has been off the air for 11 years. Let it go. Okay, they're on a break. Jenifer Garner and Ben Affleck's nanny reportedly looking at filing a lawsuit for wrongful termination. And man, is this girl going to have some evidence against her.
She's an idiot.
The latest picture, published by Page 6 from the New York Post, it shows her aboard a private jet wearing all of Tom Brady's rings. Why is this important? Well, because you remember that final meeting before Jen and Ben announced that they were splitting.
They went to the Bahamas.
Family trip. And then he left. Ben Affleck left to attend a charity poker tournament in Las Vegas. Christine was on the trip too. She left with him. But Jenifer Garner was told, oh, she's just going to ride on the jet. She needs a ride back to the U.S. And then she was going to continue on to L.A. once Ben landed in Vegas.
Well, what happened in Vegas? Why? How do we know about it?
Because she's an idiot.
On the way to Vegas, they picked up Tom Brady, and Christine went to the poker tournament with them. Ben kept her hidden the whole time, apparently, but Jenifer Garner found out. And then Christine, the Post found this Instagram pic, which I think has since been deleted, of her wearing all of Tom Brady's Super Bowl rings on the jet. She was attracted. She was like addicted to the fame and the lifestyle and kind of chasing him. And she still is, I think. So guess what? That's the price you pay. You lose your job. And now she's crying this sob story that no one will hire her. Well, yeah, when you're a nanny and you sleep with someone's husband, you know no other woman in their right mind
Bang
is going
that
to hire.
husband. It's a Tommy Johnigan thing, right?
Who's going to hire you?
No one. Better find a new career.
Yeah, really.
Or single fathers.
Yeah.
.com.
The Olson twins back in the news, and they're facing...
Have they gotten skinnier?
They've disappeared?
They're facing a lawsuit from some past and present interns claiming that they were required to work 50 hours a week without pay, doing the same thing that other employees were getting paid to do. This is why we don't have interns anymore.
It is.
It's true.
But one intern said, you're like an employee except you're not getting paid. They're kind of mean to you. Other interns have cried. I'd see a lot of kids crying, doing coffee runs, photocopying stuff.
Oh, man.
Man
that hard
up.
photocopying.
Man
Please.
up.
That's right.
It's called an internship. It's
Wah,
called the person who
wah.
can get through without whining and crying
And-
might get hired.
Yes, head down, do the work, stop complaining.
And it may take some time. I mean, I'm going on 17 years, but it'll take some time, you know?
It'll be worth it.
It's going to happen.
It will. You know, there's going to be an explosion of talent coming out of this guy any moment.
Thanks. I appreciate the belief.
No, I was talking about the guy behind you. Guy on the street out there.
Speaking of Kevin, there's a new show on ABC Family that premieres tonight. It's
Looks
called
good.
Kevin from Work. This guy, Kevin, accepts a job overseas, and right before he leaves, he writes a love letter to a coworker, basically saying he's madly in love with her. He knows he's never going to see her again, so he pours his heart out. Then the job falls through, and he's stuck working with her.
It's a great premise.
It's
Kevin
cute.
from Work.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's on ABC Family, which I'm like, well, am I supposed to like this? I've never watched a show on ABC Family.
Well, get ready.
I know.
7 o'clock tonight. And,
Get ready. Put on your show watching vest.
and America's...
How did you know I had one?
Just a guess.
He bought it for you.
And America's Got Talent. Okay, just really quickly. Triple Threat was on last night. How anyone watches this show is beyond me. 10 million people tuned in.
And are we talking, we're close to the end, right?
Yeah.
Down to 7 acts.
So this is one
after
of the
tonight.
acts.
This is one of the final acts singing Destiny's Child, Say My Name.
Yeah. No,
What's that?
lose my name. Yeah, that's.
Oh, a musical act. Go on a different I mean, isn't there a bunch of shows for... I thought this was
But
supposed to be about weird...
Those Chinese guys that started America's Got Talent, but apparently were importing the Chinese people to do. They were sensational.
What did
What
they
did
do?
they do?
They did this dance thing with the electronics and
Oh, that's
computer,
cool. See, now
and it was.
something like that makes sense in
You got to
Vegas.
see it. It was just. I mean, it's Vegas style. I liked it. It was the only thing I saw last night because Kim said, "Stop watching that. Let's watch the game."
Yeah,
was
I
it.
think that's a good choice.
She's German. I had to.
That's Entertainment Schmig. By the way, Schmig Schmackdown happening every Friday at 7:40. And if you want to be a contestant, give us a call, 969-9898. From Illinois, 618-397-9898.
Attention, St. Louis.